Guys, welcome back to your favorite place for real-time crypto insights, Crypto Insider USA. And today we're diving deep into something that could quite literally shape the entire crypto landscape for weeks to come. The stochastic RSI is flashing strong bullish signals, and not just on the daily chart, but also on the weekly and even 2-week timeframes, giving us the kind of layered confirmation that serious investors wait years to see. Now, when all these indicators align, especially with the stochastic RSI making a bullish cross, it's like the market is whispering that something big is coming. And when the RSI itself is also starting to angle upward from the bottom, it means momentum is quietly shifting from the bears to the bulls, almost like a volcano slowly pressurizing before the eruption. Remember how back in 2020, similar signals preceded one of the biggest rallies in crypto history? Well, some analysts are suggesting this could be a replay, only more aggressive. And while retail investors are still stuck in disbelief, scared by the past year's volatility, liquidations, and painful corrections, the market doesn't care how you feel, it only cares about patterns. And right now, those patterns are screaming upside potential. So the question becomes, are you ready to shift your mindset from fear to opportunity? Because right now we might be standing at the edge of the disbelief phase, that psychological state where people say, this can't be real, it's just a fake pump. But ironically, it's also the phase where the biggest gains quietly begin to form in the background while most of the world is too skeptical or too burned to act. Look at the Wall Street cheat sheet. After disbelief comes hope, then optimism, belief, and finally euphoria. And we all know what happens during euphoria. People FOMO in at the top while the smart money, the early birds from the disbelief phase, take profits and fly away. So if these indicators are real, if the daily, weekly, and 2-week stochastic RSI plus the traditional RSI are all turning upward, then we're not just seeing a technical alignment, we're seeing a psychological opportunity. Because markets aren't driven by charts alone, they're driven by emotion. And that emotion right now, confused, hesitant, wounded, which is exactly when transformation begins. Speaking of transformation, one of our loyal subscribers messaged us saying, "Bro, RSI is turning bullish, but my wallet is still depressed. Will it ever show green too?" And bro, honestly, we all feel that pain. But the best cure for portfolio depression is patience and perfect timing. Indicators are just tools, but the real decision power lives in your mindset and discipline. Another viewer dropped a gem in the comments, "If Bitcoin hits 100K, I'll eat a Lamborghini instead of pizza." While that's not FDA approved, it's definitely the kind of hopium we love seeing in this community. Jokes aside, this is exactly the moment when new millionaires start building their positions, slowly, steadily, not by aping into hype coins, but by observing macro signals, like the ones flashing now. And no, this isn't financial advice when we're just sharing public market signals analyzed through years of experience, chart recognition, and behavioral psychology. And trust me, when you've been in this space long enough, you start recognizing not just chart patterns, but emotional patterns too. Panic, silence, disbelief, cautious optimism, then boom, hype. So if you're sitting there wondering, am I too late? The answer is probably not, unless you keep doing nothing while others take action. Now let's shift gears. The broader market is also showing signs of a trend reversal. Altcoins are beginning to consolidate in tight ranges. Whales are making strategic moves on-chain, and Bitcoin's dominance is holding a strong support zone, all of which add fuel to this bullish narrative. If dominance holds or even rises slightly, we may see a BTC-led rally first, followed by a massive altcoin season. Remember, every cycle begins with Bitcoin strength, then ETH catching fire, and finally altcoins going 5x, 10x, even 20x. That's where early positioning becomes critical. Let me also remind you, while all this sounds exciting, risk management is your true superpower in crypto. Use stop losses, scale in slowly, and never invest what you can't afford to lose. Because even the prettiest RSI cross can be crushed by macro news, SEC surprises, or sudden whale games. Speaking of which, did you hear? Just last week, A dormant wallet from 2013 moved 400 BTC. That kind of movement can shake markets, unless you know your levels and stay calm. Here at Crypto Insider USA, we cut through the noise and bring you real signals with real context. No hype, no moonboy nonsense, just straight talk and strategy. If you're enjoying this kind of deep analysis, then smash that like button, subscribe, and ring that notification bell. Trust me, things are about to get wild, and you don't want to be that guy reading about it on Twitter after it already happened. Also, drop your funniest crypto comment below. Maybe we'll feature it in the next video, just like we did today. Whether it's about your never-green portfolio, your dream of buying pizza with Ethereum, or your theory that Elon Musk secretly controls RSI charts, we want to hear it all. And remember, crypto isn't just money, it's culture, comedy, and chaos. And it's only getting started. Oh, and by the way, tomorrow's update is going to be massive. We're breaking down a new whale accumulation signal, a surprise altcoin pump that nobody saw coming, and a macro trend that could shake the entire DeFi space, so don't miss it. Same time, same channel, right here on Crypto Insider USA, where crypto meets clarity. Till then, stay smart, stay early, and stay in the game.